excuse you. It got to a point all I was hearing was my family's telling me I'm fat, people at school are telling me I'm fat. It just starts playing in your head and it just starts messing with you. She was hard for her money, so hard for the money. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cleo. If you're not new here, hello, welcome back. I gotta get ready for something and I have not done a sit down, get ready with me video with you guys in a while. If you have been following my channel for a little bit, maybe in the last few months, my channel has turned into fashion and health. I've talked a lot about my weight loss. I also want to touch more on my mental health because mental health and weight loss go hand in hand, let me tell you. Because you do not get extremely super morbidly obese without, you know, something else happening in there. It isn't just food, let me tell you. And we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about being the fat kid. Let me tell you, if I was not the fat kid, I wouldn't have half the problems that I do now. Don't mind my patches. My period has started and acne sprouts out like there's no tomorrow. I want a blue, but I want like a light blue. This color is definitely what I'm looking for. Okay, great. So I think what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of shimmy from this one. What is this? Shooting Star. My earliest memory of dealing with my eating disorder was 5 years old, and I remember I was just sneaking food whenever she was in the shower, and I would eat until I felt sick, and I would always do that. And it started when I was around 5 or 6. I don't know what triggered it, but I just remember doing that. So from 5 on is when I started having weight issues. Let me tell you, I was bullied from 4th to 7th grade. In 4th grade, it was a little boy named Jonathan, but then he had a fat friend named Sean. And the funny thing was, it just hit me one day. I'm like, why are you making fun of me about me being fat, but your friend is fat? And then in 5th grade, this other girl named Allie or some shit like that, she was a new girl at school. She made fun of everything my mom would pack me because my mom, of course, wanted me to lose weight. So I had a lot healthier lunch. So she would make fun of the food I had. She would make fun of the clothes that I wore. She was just a total bitch. And one day I told her shut the hell up, and then she fought me. And then her 2 other friends tried to fight me. And then from 6th to 7th grade, I was so insecure about going anywhere. So if I had to interact with any other kids, I was always nervous that someone was going to make fun of me. In 8th grade, I kind of went in, I was in the hood. I went to school in the hood from 8th grade to 12th grade. And from 8th grade to 12th grade, I wasn't bullied at all. I don't know what the difference is there. That's something else we could talk about later. But from 4th to 7th grade was hell. It's hard when you go home and your relatives, your parents, your family, whatever, are basically telling you you have to lose weight so you can be healthier. But then when you're bullied at school, it feels like lines become blurred. So it feels like an attack. My mother always told me she doesn't want me to be skinny, she wants me to be healthy, because like I was extremely overweight for a kid my size. I think by 6th grade, I was 200 pounds. Like, it was bad. You want to block out the noise. You want to cover your ears. You're just like, it got to a point all I was hearing was my family's telling me I'm fat, people at school are telling me I'm fat. It just starts playing in your head and it just starts messing with you. There was no balance. There wasn't a, yes, this is negative, but here's a positive thing about you. And that's how I currently like to have an outlook on life. Yes, you are very beautiful. Yes, you should be confident, but you have to remember you do have to be healthy. Just because this one negative thing is happening, this doesn't mean you're not this thing. There were, of course, a handful of times my mother called me beautiful, but her mindset was on, I need to get my daughter's health right. My mother and my grandmother did not grow up in an era where mental health was really taken into account. I understand that my mother didn't understand the importance of mentally making me feel secure while getting me healthy. Of course, in the beginning, I was so upset at my mom. I was so upset at my family. I go to school, I hear it. I come home, I hear it in a different way. It just feels like an attack. For me to heal, for me to be a better person, for my healing, it's forgiveness. Forgiveness for being so angry and upset at the people who tried to help me. Me understanding that it wasn't out of maliciousness, it wasn't out of hatred for me being fat. The amount of stories I've heard of parents doing things just because they didn't want to have a fat child. That wasn't my mother. My mother's outlook was a parent should never outlive her child, and that was legitimately her fear. Yes, that was a conversation we had too. I feel like the fairy godmother off of Shrek. Another way I'm healing is complimenting myself. I would find it so hard to accept compliments, but even say to myself that I'm beautiful. I had this fear in the back of my mind if somebody was like, oh, Cleo, you're so pretty. Or hell, if I called myself pretty, somebody would come out of the woodworks and be like, no, you're not. You're fat and ugly. I know that's in my head. I know that's in my head. But one way to learning how to love yourself or see yourself in a better light is finding little things you like about yourself. For example, one thing I love about me is my lips. I love the size of my lips. I love that they're so easy to put, you know, lip gloss, lipstick on just because the shape of them. I love my smile. I think my smile makes me look even more beautiful. And that's not conceited. I've hated myself for so many years. I even spent 2 years not looking in the mirror unless I had to. That's how much I thought I was disgusting. I'm learning it's okay. It's okay to look at yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to think that there are things to change about yourself as long as you're the one who thinks it needs to change and it's not influenced by anyone else's opinion. As long as I continue to learn how to love and appreciate myself, I can heal my inner fat kid. Also in the comments, let me know, how are you healing your inner fat kid? If you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you want to learn more about my health journey, mental, physical, whatever I'm doing, definitely check out the comment pinned below. And there's also gonna be some suggested at the end of this video. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.